Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Ruined King Let's Play. As we pick things back up, we are outside the gates of Grey Harbor, about to go in and probably run into Yasuo and Ahri. And before we do that, we actually have some unused skill point that I have forgot to put on Braum for the longest time. So let's take a look at what he can get upgraded. Concussive Blow. We can increase the additional damage on the stun to 4 more damage. We can get increased stun duration. What else? 45%. Gain 5 overcharge when attack. I love that one. Increase AP. Attack power, right? I mean, it's ability power in the League of Legends game, but here I'm thinking there is no ability power. Okay, attack power by 5% for 1 turn, stacks multiple times. So basically we draw fire, build up our attack, and deal it back, or we build up more overcharge to use our skills or laying abilities. I kind of like this. Taunt 3 attack. Deal 5 damage to the first attacker after Braum taunts. Generate 1 overcharge for each taunt attack. So this is rather low. But this can be combined, right? We can do an Unbreakable B1B into the defend, because it goes right after. And then we'll gain quite a few overcharge from that. Our passive raids shield, reduce damage taken while casting. So anytime we're casting something, we take less damage. Magic or physical. That's a passive anyway, so I don't need additional boost. Increase the pushback by 100. Add 3 stacks of concussion. Ooh. I like that. Increase attack with the shield or reduce damage taken. Both are pretty viable because it's a shield given to all allies. So increasing damage for a certain ally might be really good, or defense might be great sometime too. 2 additional damage doesn't feel... Yeah, this is what we want probably. 3 stacks of concussion. This feels really good. And then on top of that, we got 1 more point. I am kind of favoring this. The 5 overcharge when attack. Yeah, I think so. Alright, that should do it. We're ready to go. We have a bit of cash. Let's see what he sells, because he's a merchant here. Dorian's Blade is a level 8 weapon. Wow. The starter item in League. So we're poor. All these are level 8 gears. Bounty Hunter's Garb. I guess this would be Misfortunes? But the blade doesn't feel like it should be for fortune. This feels like maybe Yasuo or maybe Pike. Dorian's Ring. I'm guessing that's for Ahri, and this is for Pike then. Alright, we just don't have money at this point. Everything's expensive. We can sell stuff, but I don't really want to. Let's move on.
Area sealed off. Get away from the gate.
I am a priestess of the Kraken. I go where I please without any man's permission.
I don't care who you are. This gate's the only thing stopping mist creatures from getting through. Now get lost!
Perhaps we should try a different approach?
We don't have time for this. Open your gate, or I will tear it down.
Fine, lady. It's your funeral. Opening the gate! Stand clear!
There. A more direct approach.
Not quite what I was expecting, but effective.
Something's coming!
Alright, let's see what they have.
My best.
Crit chance up for the wild card. Prime Miss Bomb on death deals heavy damage. A speed lane attack will disarm all the bombs. We fought her before. I don't remember fighting this Mistwalker villager. Light damage over 2 hit. Heavy attack has a large chance to crit, but a moderate chance to miss. Okay. See. And she deals poison, which is annoying, so we should kill her first. We have mana to spare, but we don't have to start by slapping off their Prime Mist Bomb. We can do it later. I can pick up a tentacle and get a bit of overcharge first. I want to kill her first, but her health is so high. I still want to kill her first. Ooh, she's already queued up the damage on Braum here. Alright, we're going to try out our combo.
Take this.
Taunt and immediately defend. Okay, so even those 2 damage procced, I only get 5 points. Everyone's inside except for me. Let's change that. Can we do a quick? Okay, everyone's crit chance is about to go up. Let's go. I mean, I think we slap her. Oh, we are not in there. Are you serious? That's not how it looked to me. We're still taunting, so I'm gonna just queue up a bunch of overcharge here from playing defense every turn. Alright, he's also queuing up for Braum. The only thing about this is I can't stack concussive on anyone because we never tagged anyone. Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't really want to heal. I think I want more tentacles. I just want to slap her a couple times again. We'll play it slow. Braum's buying us time. Ooh! One of them crit, but most of them missed. I keep missing out this zone by a little bit. I believe the taunt is over. We saved up 25 points. Perhaps to do some... I mean, we don't need to do it to her anymore. She already canceled her bomb. Doesn't really benefit us to push anyone back either. Alright, we're just gonna provide a shield for now. While he's charging, he also takes less damage. Can't really kill her. I'm a little worried about Braum's health.
Feel the goddess flow through you.
Many thanks, friend.
Ow. Okay, let's get ourselves inside that zone this time. We've been left out every time. And we're still gonna get left out. Okay. I'm just gonna heal just to get in there. That hurt. I should tank up the damage. We don't really need to push anyone back, but that does get me into the right place. I'm still gonna hit her. I'm gonna try to kill her first.
Watch the mustache.
That got the
Sorry,
crit.
friend.
Alright, he's queuing up a move. poison's really annoying. I'm gonna heal myself. Ow, we gotta keep ourselves healthy. There's a round 2 here too. Her quick goes up. I'm worried about Braum's health. Alright, they're both queuing for Braum. This is a perfect time to play defense. Yeah, let's do that. Doesn't kill her though, that's the thing. But I don't think I can kill her before... Maybe Braum can kill her. Yeah, actually let's do that. I'm going to just punch her. And that should kill her. Yes. Okay, one down.
Even Braum gets winded.
We have 20 points saved up. Doesn't get us into the lane. I think I'll just continue to taunt, buy time for Illaoi to heal.
My shield feels a little heavy.
Alright, go save Braum. Alright, just so that we can get into the zone.
Try harder.
Oh, he queued up behind the... Okay. Who's he hitting? Braum. Okay. And what we know we have to do... I'm gonna potion up, actually. He hurts so much. I'm gonna tag him first.
Braum's done.
We gotta worry about the next guy too. Queuing up for Braum again.
For me?
Need to have more misses, but anyways, we saved up a lot of points. We gotta use it. I need to start queuing up overcharge. He's queuing up for Lowy. Okay, we don't want him to hit me. Braum's gonna go in between us, so he should just die from 2 basics. Alright, bring on round 2. Ooh. Shadow Caller. Grasping Shadows, moderate magic damage. Feasting Darkness deals light magic damage to all champion, applies Feasting Darkness, causing them to take damage each time they are healed for 5 turns, has moderate cooldown. Looming Curse on death curses the champion who kills it, dealing massive damage after 3 turns. No outplay? Maybe kill him last? He's about to hit both of us. All champions, and then the heal's gonna get reduced effectiveness as well. I assume they're both in the lane, so Braum needs to push him out potentially. I queued up a bit here, so perhaps we heal one last time before we takes the hit. But I only need to heal Braum. I'm full health. Alright, let's heal Braum
Use a hand.
Warms my heart.
before we get debuffed. And Braum's gonna push him out of the lane. Gotta hit him before he goes. I don't know if it's enough of a push, but this is all we can do. Yes, he's out of the zone. Now, no more healing, really. Or less effective. Oh my god. That crit is insane. We can only do 1 move. Or we can also heal. Like, potion heal. I think we should kill him first. He's annoying, but he's crit 3 hits, moderate, just hurts so much. I'm gonna taunt for the team.
Be gone,
Ooh,
Shadow.
Yasuo's here.
An Ionian. Here.
Such speed.
Ultimate abilities are now available to your party. These abilities are incredibly powerful and can change the course of battle. Finally! Performing instant abilities and lane ability during the combat encounter will build up the ultimate meter. This is a shared pool that anyone in your party can use to perform their ultimate ability. The ultimate meter will reset each encounter. Be sure to use your ultimate ability wisely. Yasuo here to save the day. Consume up to 60 overcharge. Deals 186 damage plus 12 damage per 10 overcharge consumed. So 72 extra total damage. So we can go over to about 258 damage. Okay, just to know what it is. We have Steel Tempest, 48 damage, generate 12 overcharge. Grants 1 stack of Steel Tempest. Whatever that is for now, we don't know. Reduce damage from projectiles by additional 20. The Wind Wall. Increase crit of all allies by 15% for 2 turns. Has short recovery time. Also costs nothing. Our Lane ability is Sweeping Blade. 51 damage to the target and a nearby enemy. Grants a stack of Steel Tempest per critical strike. Hits 3 times, dealing 81 damage. Gains additional attack, dealing 27 damage for each critical strike, up to 4 extra attacks in total. Has additional 0.5 chance to crit. So it's a crit build for Yasuo, basically. Push them back by a small amount. We want to get into the crit lane, want to move them back. So this might be the perfect ability to start. Sure, our mana is going to bleed Like, we technically should just start with something like this. But then we don't end up in the crit zone. Yeah, let's start using a bit of mana. It's fine. Okay, the effect is pretty clear here. Our ultimate for Illaoi is deal 72 damage, consumes all tentacles, healing the most wounded ally for 28 health plus 28 per tentacle consume. So we would get healed on this ability. We will deal some damage, we'll heal. This is not bad considering we have a lot of tentacles right now, but maybe this is not how we want to use our ultimate point. She has no mana. We pretty much have to stay with instant abilities here. The question is, will we survive? And the thing is, we heal when we smash with Tentacle, but then right now we get punished for that healing. That's really, really bad. I think we need to do this for a bit. This will be 5 tentacles, 65% damage reduction. Keep ourselves alive for a bit. Alright, Braum's ultimate. Porogodon. Add a damage shield to all ally absorbing 47 damage and remove all debuff from each. That's what we actually need right now. The festering shadow goes away. But it's a non-damaging ult, that's the only thing. We want to kill him first. Alright, Yasuo's queuing up. Push them back. Let's see how far we push them back. Not far enough to stop their turn, but decent amount of damage done. But they're both queuing for attacks. Okay, so we can't stop him. He's going after Braum, who doesn't have a lot of health. I mean, if Braum takes 21 true damage, this is still going to help him. Yeah. Don't want him to die. That hurt. Yeah, don't want him to die. He dies before we... Yeah, so I punch... I don't know how much Yasuo does. Hold on, can we check? No idea how much he does with the basic. I want to put concussive on him. I'm counting on Yasuo. 48. Perfect. Alright, that way all the concussive goes on him. We gotta rebuild our tentacle. He's in the zone. I don't think I can push him out though. We're counting on it. Yes, we did. Alright, Yasuo gets more crit. And we're going to try to build up his overcharge a bit. Although I think we could have ulted and killed him. Right, we could have just ulted and killed him. I guess next time. So the festering is gone. Ooh, what do we want to do with him? I'm gonna heal myself. And Yasuo can ult. Yeah, he dies. All right. We definitely need Yasuo's help. All right, we got a couple upgrade points and a couple upgrade tier upgrades.
Then it is true. The Mistwalkers are indeed stirring again in Grey Harbor. Our search did not take long.
Yes, it was quite short. And we fought alongside an Ionian as well. How fun!
You're welcome. Now step aside.
Swordsman, wait a moment. Your motion is quite intriguing.
Those creatures were simply in my way.
You head into Grey Harbor. Do you have any idea what you face?
I don't care. I've got someone to find.
Why not join us? We can search for your friend together.
The mist is unlike any danger you have faced. Whoever you seek in Grey Harbor is likely dead. Speed will get you nowhere.
It is true. Braum knows firsthand. It almost killed him.
Who's Braum?
Braum is me.
Ah, I see. So, Braum has fought these creatures before?
Yes, near the Shadow Isles. They overwhelmed me, destroyed my boat. I shall soon return to face them again. This time, Braum will be ready.
If these things are giving a big guy like you trouble, maybe we should stick together. In that case, I'll help you. For now.
Help us.
And your help is most welcome. What shall we call you?
Yasuo.
Basically, 2 tanks pleading for DPS to join the party. Yasuo has joined the party. His role is damage, an Ionian of deep resolve. Yasuo is an agile swordsman who wields the wind itself to strike with speed and precision. As a proud young man, he was falsely accused of murdering his master. Unable to prove his innocence, he was forced to slay his own brother in self-defense. Now he searches for Ari, his mysterious Vestian, I don't know, charge, determined to not repeat past failures. Let's see his dungeon abilities and whatnot. Yasuo can send out Tornado Projectile with his dungeon skill, Tornado Slash. Enemy hit by Tornado Slash take damage and have reduced haste as the battle begins. Furthermore, Yasuo can use Tornado Slash to disperse mist. Should be useful in Grey Harbor. Activate wind power mechanisms. As nimble and precise as the wind itself, Yasuo has an additional chance to crit through his crit, though his crit deals less damage. Whenever Yasuo crit an opponent, he builds Flow. Flow is consumed when Yasuo is hit to provide him a damage shield. Okay, so pretty much all the League passive is still here. Yasuo's Steel Tempest ability grants him a buff of the same name. When Steel Tempest reaches 4 stack, it allows Yasuo to use his powerful Raging Wind or Gathering Storm spell for free. Ah, okay. Wait, but then like the overcharge, right? Don't we get like 48 overcharge from 4 hits? But I guess Steel Tempest is not the only ability that gives us Steel Tempest stacks. But anyhow, we now have 3 party members, including Yasuo. Fairly sure we can upgrade a lot of abilities on him and Braum, so let's take a look there. Yep. So let's start with Braum. We know pretty much what the build is, but tier 2 has now been unlocked. So reduce the number stack to trigger from 12 to 9, deals additional damage when triggered. increased physical damage reduction, increased magical. So those choices are a bit rough to decide depending on the enemy we're facing. Reduce the first incoming damage. While taunting, heal Braum for 1 health each time he's hit. So basically he heals for, like, if we're up against 3 enemies for 3 turns, he will heal like 9 health. That doesn't seem like a lot. I don't know how that's going to help us. I want to increase this pushback, because there's a few times that I felt like we might have been just a little bit off, and that's a bad feeling. All right, let's see what we can do with Yasuo here. He starts at level 7, higher than what we have here. So gaining extra overcharge, like, I feel like Yasuo's abilities are just not going to cost very much. Anyways, increase crit by 10%, increase damage for each strike by 4, crit inflicts bleed. How do we actually increase our crit? Way of the Wonder, so 10% increase by default from the passive. Builds flow, stacks 5 times, grants a damage shield, absorbing 15 damage per stack of flow consumed. Ooh. Speaking of items, actually, we have the Mana Mura. Okay, so damage-wise is actually going to be very similar, right? Because this is 100 damage plus bonus damage of 20. This is 120 damage. We lose 10 points of stamina, but we gain 5 will. And I believe... Well, that's a good question. What is will going to do for us? I know stamina is reflected to health. Will is mana. Okay. So less health, but more mana. More importantly, each attack will generate 5 mana, which makes sense. Mana Mura, with mana in its name, also in League, you build it from tier. It's used to stack mana. Yeah, we'll swap that. I don't feel like this is particularly cheating. This is just kind of a trade-off. Let's see, Tunic. He will generate a lot of mana, actually. So this gives 80 points of crit, but that's crit chance. Oh yeah, that is actually crit chance. I see. So I'm just trying to see if, like, this will actually help us. Our crit goes up a little bit, right? The number goes up, but the percent, it's scaling down. So it's like 1%, 0.7% more chance to crit. Not sure if that's worth it. This means it's 18. Let's just see what else we can do. Hits 3 times. And we can gain additional attack for each time we crit. How do we get extra 4 attacks when there's only 3 hits? That way we can get 3 crit at most. I feel like this scales really well then. Increasing this 15% to get more hits, that's definitely really, really good. Push them back, increase crit for Storm, reduce mana costs. I don't care, but I think mana would not be an issue for Yasuo. And a 60% reduced recovery time. So we want to stack Steel Tempest as much as possible. So not only will Gathering Storm or Raging Wind be free, they will do 15% more damage. Actually, I don't know if this is a good trade-off, because I think the max stack is 4. Right, so 2 stabs will give us max stack, and that's potentially 18 more damage. Like, is this 15%? Actually, their damage numbers are pretty big. Right, we're basically asking like 15 versus 18 damage, right? 15% of what is like 18, for example. Then it's like 30% of 60, so 120 damage. So if we can do 120 damage, it would equal out. Right, this would be equal if it's 120 damage. Obviously, the time of the damage is also a little bit different. This is kind of like already done earlier. This is done later. So even then, the earlier damage should have more weight. This does 81 by default. Chance to do up to, 100 or something more. This one only does 66, but to each target. So this actually, if we're hitting 2 target, would be greater than the 18. Yeah. Alright, I'm not going to overthink that. That's not really important. If attack will active, that doesn't really help us. I don't know how many times we're actually going to take Wind Wall. Increase crit for all allies by 15%. We kind of want to do this. Right. Maybe crit is the answer here. Guess we'll find out. Alright, let's head in there. Our wind ability. Pretty cool. Let's see the map of Great Harbor, actually. Pretty big. A couple of treasures. Wow. Massively big. Holy. Okay. Let's see what type of enemies we face. I kind of want to do another battle with Yasuo.
So this is Grey Harbor, yes? Such fog. I see where it gets its name.
This place stagnates.
You are sweating like a true Vask in the sun.
I can feel the spirits here. They are festering. I will allow no such thing. We will return motion to this place. The light of the bearded lady will show us the way.
Yes, of course. Bearded lady, motion. What have you gotten yourself into now, Braum? What happened here? A town square should be filled with the sounds of laughter and the music of the smith's anvil.
It was not always like this. The harrowing. It happens every few years. Without warning, our Serpent Isles are overrun. The black mist of the Shadow Isles rolls across the ocean in an unstoppable wave, unleashing a horde of maddened spirits on all who stand in its path. Great champions of darkness ride against the shores of Bilgewater.
And that was
The
Hecarim.
last harrowing we suffered took root here in Grey Harbor. Many were lost, and we fought with all we had to hold our ground. That night I called upon the power of my goddess Nagakaboros and cleansed Grey Harbor. Yet somehow the mist has returned.
And the shadows with it.
Something has upset the balance. There is a temple here. It may provide us with answers.
Alrighty, so actually I think we might just save the game here. This might be an area that we might grind a bit to farm. Like if we find a save point, right, we can refresh the whole dungeon and we can pretty much stack experience on our 3 champion now that we have 3 actual champions in a full party to take advantage of the experience boost we can get here, farming for materials, farming for money. But we'll do one general run of exploring together. And if I do decide to grind it out a bit, that I will do pretty much off screen, in my opinion, just because combat does become a bit long in the game. That's where we're going, the Brewer Temple. And in the last cinematic we just saw, we caught a glimpse of Hecarim, the herald of the Shadow Isles. He's kind of the centaur-looking champion for them. Was my first jungle main when I first played rank back in season 2. Or season 3, actually, I think. But anyhow, we'll end our episode here and see you all next time as we'll explore Grey Harbor together. Until then, bye.